everyone, this is Soundarya Athimuthu from the Quint, and today we will be reviewing K.G.F Chapter 2. Hey editor, can you please do some slow motion intro cuts for me? No? Okay. When K.G.F Chapter 1 released, it resonated with the audience across the country and created a unique image for Kannada industry in Indian cinema. Coming as a sequel to this blockbuster, the expectation for K.G.F Chapter 2 was immense. The main theme of the film is to emphasize that it does not matter if you live for 100 years, you cannot and should not live a life of slavery. And this is in line with Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's quote, "Life should be great rather than long." The interesting fact is that K.G.F 2 was released on April 14, the day when Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was born. Though it slightly deflects from the Ambedkar's thoughts on self-liberation, in our K.G.F universe, Rocky Bhai is our savior. He earns the trust of people who look up to him, who worship him, and who dare to do anything for him. K.G.F 1 was a story about an underdog who goes on to become one of the biggest underworld gangsters. But K.G.F 2 starts off with a monster-like gangster in the first place. So that kind of sets the context for the brutal action in this violent world. Having vanquished Kingpin Garuda in K.G.F 1, the stakes are higher and the villains are stronger in K.G.F 2. Rocky Bhai has to fight Garuda's uncle Adira and righteous Prime Minister Ramika Sen. He figures out he's been sitting on a gigantic treasure trove that no one expected. The conflicts and the battle that follows gets all the more interesting. There are some brilliantly choreographed action sequences, staying true to the grammars of larger-than-life movies. They let you forget that the brutal fight scenes in the film actually kind of defy gravity and make you drop your jaws, leaving you absolutely stunned, along with the characters and the atmosphere, which pretty much does the same throughout the film. Every department in the film, including music, cinematography, production and costume design, come together to teleport you to a period setup, letting you experience a visual extravaganza. The staging of Rocky Bhai's life, on who he is, why is he so powerful, and why is he where he is so fulfilling and keeps exceeding your expectation meter. The film at many points deliberately aims to break logical explanations by aiming to give you a magical experience through a cinematic marvel. I know Rocky Bhai is an action hero who is classy and sassy, who knows how to kill villains, who knows how to run gold mafia, but somehow he doesn't know what is called consent. Though the film can come across as a celebration of hyper-masculinity, Rocky Bhai is ironically driven by the women in his life. His purpose, decisions and stability revolves around the emotional core, which is his mother and wife. Despite the few shortcomings, the film's audacity to expand its imagination beyond boundaries for a story that is so rooted emotionally, ably supported by technical brilliance, K.G.F 2 is certainly worth all the hype. And you know what? It leaves you with more hype, including references of a potential sequel, K.G.F Chapter 3. So my final rating for the film is 4 quints out of 5. For more such reviews, head to thequint.com.